love God, share Jesus, grow faith. 6 simple words that describe what we do here at First United Methodist Church. But to what end? What difference do we make in the lives of people? Hello, I'm Ricky Sanderford, Senior Pastor. And through a series of brief videos, we're going to answer the question, what difference do we make in the lives of people by loving God, sharing Jesus, and growing faith?
The church is your home where you come back to get re-energized. But the missional church is you go outside the walls of the church. And the reason I connect that to the Great Commission is how can you be doing Christ's work, making followers of Jesus Christ, if you're not out among the people?
Nowadays, there are not a lot of churches that really go out, out into the community to do things such as this. Random acts of kindness, is a very important part. It's what Jesus wants us to do, to share His love amongst people no matter where it may be, no matter what the situation.
Families would come and have some very tragic stories. There were unexpected expenses, maybe because of medical or the car breaking down, and it was very difficult to make ends meet. And the one thing that they didn't have that would make a difference, whether a child went to school or not, was a pair of shoes. And I think this gives us such an opportunity here in the Valley. There are so many low-income people that our church is able to help. In His Steps Shoe Bank is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to help children. To see the smiles on those children when they come the next day with their new pairs of shoes, it's worth more than money can offer.
Every time we work, every year when we work in this area, the people are so appreciative. It's incredible to see that you're actually affecting the life in a positive way of a person or a group of people.
The reason I think Serve Our Schools is so important is in order to make disciples, you got to be out among the people. And because if you sit in church all day and think that's what your job is as a Christian, you're not even coming close to fulfilling the Great Commission. The only way that you can do that is go outside the church and meet people.
We have had one lady, the last time that the kids came and sang to us there, we had one lady there in particular. You could just see the tears of gladness rolling down her face when the kids were singing. Just, her head's bowed, and when they start singing, she just looks up in awe and just see the tears rolling down from her eyes and just a big smile on her face.
I could really feel warmth from these people who I'd never met until that day, that the thank you wasn't just thank you, it was a heartfelt thank you. Because I don't think there's too many groups that ever came out to help them do these projects, which they couldn't do with available school funds.
I feel privileged to be a member of this church that has such a wonderful opportunity to reach out into the community and to fill a need that they saw. And I think this is what brought me to this church, was to find that it was able to do things within our local community to help people in any way that we possibly could.
I have friends that say, you're getting pretty old, you're going to keep doing this? Well, I'm going to do it as long as they'll put up with me, as long as someone tells me what nail to nail and what screw to screw. But I think this is a service that our church does that makes me glad to be a Methodist in this church.
From children and youth to dynamic worship and serving our community and beyond, we work to connect people with the living God. I pray and hope that you will be blessed by experiencing these stories of how people's lives have been impacted and enriched through the ministries of this faith community. Come join us as together we love God, share Jesus, grow faith, and make a difference.